So, hello.
There it
Good
is.
morning. Welcome to Marketing Minute.
Good
I'm Jess,
morning, Julie.
and
Or
together
over
we're
there.
socially inclined.
Yep. Today's topic is blogging. So, most people, most people know what a blog is. I won't say everyone, but most people know what a blog is. I like to break things down on the what, where, why, how, what, where, why, not where. Well, maybe where on this one. Um, because you won't do the thing unless you know why to do the thing. Most people leave out the why, so we're going to talk about the why. But what it is first.
Blogging is not boring. It's important.
It's a hugely important thing. So we have a good many people. So let's welcome everyone here. For if you're on replay, you can leave us a comment in the members area that you were here on replay.
I love waking up to emails
Yep.
that
If you have
say so and so left a comment for you. As long as they're nice. Sometimes they're fire alarms, but most of the time when they do that inside Success Club, it's because they have question or feedback, and I love getting those.
exactly.
So blogging, Julie, why?
We're going to do
Blogging?
why. Well, what? Let's do what first. So for anybody, I think everybody knows what a blog is, but a blog is basically, written text article on your website
Or somewhere.
or somewhere else. That it was big to be somewhere else before. Um, so there are, and we have somewhere else, yes. So, but let's talk about first on site because there's two reasons for this. So we're going to touch on a little bit of SEO too. So, in this,
But
so we
there will
talked
be a
about
full SEO class in the next few weeks, if not next week.
exactly. So that's going to be in the why. So hold on, but the what
Blog.
basically is boiled down to is you're writing an article that will attract your target market to wherever you're writing it at. So it can be on your website, which is what most people think about, but it also can be external places like bloggers, the biggest one, but let's use Grit Grind and Grace as an example. So Grit Grind and Grace is a place for like-minded people to get together and read things. So we have a community place for blogs there that could be on any topic because the people that are attracted there are women in business, but they have other interests and in skincare, fitness, finance, all the things. So what is a written article? We're just going to call it that. So that is teaching or enlightening people on something. Okay.
Can I also can we just go ahead and say vlogging
Yes.
and blogging kind of go hand in hand because you could essentially create a video for each one of them, and the YouTube description could be text for your blog, and it still has tremendous SEO weight for you. So,
Tremendous.
I went live this morning in the group and talked about free ways to blog, and I also promised that to people in the email if you showed up. But YouTube is a great way to have a free blog. Obviously, you're leading with a vlog because it's going to be a video of you sharing expertise, but go nuts with the text and the description because all of that is strengthening the findability for you, your brand, and your topic.
Exactly. Especially if it's it's going to be keyword filled if you're putting, the information in there. So it is searchable. YouTube is the second most searchable entity there, Google being number one. The best part about that is that because Google owns YouTube, when you vlog on YouTube, it is not only searchable inside YouTube, but also as in Google because it gets primary placement in the feed. So obviously your Google listing or the Google page when you do a search, you've got ads, then you've got the top 3 articles, and then you've got also like 3 videos that it returns most of the time. So your video could be returned there. So big time. So SEO, that's an SEO thing. If you're not search engine optimization or search engine accessibility, we'll say in this case, because we're not optimizing it at this point, but you want to be found. So that is the why for blogging, is that you want to put out great content, and the purpose of that, because nobody sits down and just says, I think I'll write a blog.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. Maybe they do. But the reason is so that people will be attracted to you and to come to your website or wherever it is, YouTube, which is a free version. So you can blog even if you don't have a website. So it is to attract people to you.
So why would I do this? Why would I go through all the effort of blogging when I can just keep posting on social media?
Good question.
We didn't practice this, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're playing off of each
Yeah.
other, which I think we get a better product when we do that, because I tend to, I don't know, I have a hard time when it's rehearsed. So
Oh, Tina, I wasn't even going that direction, but yes, because you don't own social media.
right.
Because if you pull people onto your blog, you can capture their email in exchange for something free and valuable.
Which you
But
can do in
also,
YouTube too, sorry, by the way, because you can have a call to action in your YouTube. So if you don't have a website, don't get it bent out of shape. You can do the same thing with YouTube. You would have to have an opt-in, but not necessarily a website.
for sure. Wow, that just left me where I was going with that, but you pick up. Oh my gosh. I was like in the zone going somewhere, trucking along.
Because you don't own your networks. So technically you don't own YouTube
Oh
either, but
yeah.
the shelf life, that's probably where you're going, is the
I'm
shelf life.
back. Yep.
Yeah. We'll go if you've got it.
Yeah. So you do all this work for social media content and it's important. Annoyingly so, you still have to do social media, showing up, being present, and making sure people know that you're there. But when you get someone over to your blog, when you write a blog, that blog can be there for years. It can be found for years. So yeah, it may take 4 times as long to write a good blog with proper SEO and things like that, which we'll talk more about in our SEO class teaching. But that work is done, and it will keep, if you have it leading people to the next step as it should be. That's another reason to blog, because you're upselling something. It will keep working for you while you sleep. And that's like, we're real big into things that are going to make us money while we sleep. And you
Exactly.
should be too.
Right. There's no shortage. Obviously, we talk about this all the time, of things that you can do to grow your business. Blogging should be right on up there, for sure, because yes, there's a decent amount of effort that you have to put into it when it's done correctly, because you have to think about, so let's talk about, so Shannon is an affiliate marketer, and I'm not sure if Irene's here or not. Hi, Irene, if you are, if you're catching this on replay. But as affiliate marketers, that's a big way that they will get traffic to whatever their products are. Same for everyone else, but they don't. Hi, they don't control their own product base when you're affiliate marketer. So when you are blogging, you're setting, if it's skincare, you can talk about a topic and then have a complementary product to that topic. Okay. So for affiliate marketing, obviously you're gonna do the same thing if like we're product based. So social media, all of our content wraps around social media or growth or blogging or the last 10% or something that, would appeal. And then when you're there, we sell something complementary to it. Okay. So this works for your own products. It works for affiliate marketing as well.
All right. Did we get the why? Is everyone clear on why?
Let me give a couple other, because we talked about you don't own your thing. Well, how about the shelf life? So in social media, so a tweet's like 24 seconds. A pin, which can lead to your blog, lasts for like 3 months. So I like to think of everything starting from a blog or a vlog. Not everyone does, but that is my first thought anytime I'm writing a piece of content. I don't just write a social post. I write the blog content, and then I will make the peripheral things that lead to it, in most cases. So with that, your Facebook, I don't know what today's stat is, but you know what your feed looks like. You know that you're not seeing everybody's content. So showing up in the search engines, showing up on YouTube, showing up in all these places, you have so much more of an opportunity for them to find you. So we need to do a repurposing after SEO where we take the blog and then split it up into all of these pieces, how to quickly do that so that you make the most of your blog. That's how we do it. So, I'll say we were really good. Was it last year, the beginning of last year or the year before? I don't know, where we started and we would do every week, which we still, I guess, do it now because we do it off of this. So last week's last 10% is now a blog on our website. And the call to action is to join this class, or not this class, but not academy, social
Success Club.
this club is not coming to me. Goodness,
Wowzer.
sorry. We had a rebrand for anyone that doesn't know. It's not
Ooh.
academy anymore. It's social success club. Dude, it's hard for me. Anyway, so making, you're going to go through the trouble of writing the blog. We want to put it out as many places as possible. All right. So shelf life is an issue on some platforms that we do not own, but we still want to advertise them there and push them to the blog that we do own. Okay. If you have the means to have a website. Today, having a website is a whole lot different than it was 5 years ago. I mean, you can start a Shopify store. You can start a Wix store. You can start, a Squarespace, whatever it is, and actually have one homepage and a blog up that same day. All right. So,
And about. But it's all so easy, even from when I started 8 years ago was when I kind of started delving into trying to create my own website. Now it is even easier than it was. Then
wow.
it's also more approachable too. But if you don't have your own website, you can do something like Grit, Grind, and Grace and come write community articles. And we don't suggest that just because, like, oh, come write articles on our website, but it all ties back to your name and your business and things like that. Tina said she's putting herself into a corner lately because she didn't do it again. But I think a lot of people hesitate to do it because it just feels like there's such a big barrier. But the editor over there is really kind of like a social media post. It's
Right.
super easy. It's super easy.
Title,
Once you do it the first time, you're gonna be like, wow, that's it. That's all I have to do, because it's really not. It's a lot more user friendly than I think it's ever been.
Exactly. I have another why too. So why you would want to blog on other places besides your own website. Obviously, you're getting to a place. So like YouTube has its own traffic source. Well, so does somewhere like Grit, Grind, and Grace or any other like community type site. They have their own people that are there and searching, and using that site. So people can happen to find you when they're looking. There's a search, if you're looking for skincare content, or we rotate things through on the front of the website. So they may just happen to see something that sparks their interest. And then bam, know, like, and trust happens when they read your article. They're like, man, I love this Tina. I need to find out more about her. Or Shannon.
Mhm.
Shannon's got blogs over there already too.
So Tina asked, is the description like the body, not just the title, in YouTube searchable? The answer is 100%. That's what I was saying. If you need a totally free blog, obviously Grit, Grind, and Grace. If you want to blog unlimitedly over there right now, you can do it as an ambassador for $150 a year. But absolutely free is to have a YouTube channel
Mhm.
and put your blog content in the description. Now, obviously, it needs to be relevant because when the search engines pull that description and someone comes to watch that video, it needs to be relevant or it's not going to have as much SEO juice.
Exactly. Link juice.
Link juice.
So
Shannon says, for GGG, can the links be made so you can click on them and go to the article? It allows me to add a link, but it's not click friendly. They should be.
that's a well, I need to do we need to do a screen share in here in just a second because I'd like to show the elements of a blog really quick. But Shannon, while I get this pulled up, literally you highlight the link and then there's a little chain link little icon up in the editor and you click it and then you paste
Yeah.
and that's true of all editors. And that editor is called a WYSIWYG. So what you see is what you get, and there's all these little icons for that. So there's maybe your useless information for the day,
A
WYSIWYG.
WYSIWYG.
I'm gonna pull up.
I remember signing yearbooks like I'm Jess and WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Word.
It doesn't place a friendly link. I don't know what friendly. Like we want to get you over to your website. So your website, I don't know what friendly is.
Yeah, me either.
So you could type click here, maybe that's what you mean. And then you highlight the words click here and then you put the link in. But let's see, we'll
Go
show.
check
I'm gonna
out
pull up.
mine. You can check out mine because I
Yep,
did that. I didn't even ask Julie. I just shamelessly put my Walmart Plus affiliate link in there. It's like, y'all get me some free groceries now.
that's right. Hey, isn't that $20 for everybody that
Mhm.
that uses your link?
Yep.
So I was going to say too. So I said link juice just a second ago. When you blog
Uncomfortable term.
in other places like Grant Grind and Grace or YouTube, you put those links that lead back to your website. That is huge for your own SEO. It is huge for your own domain authority. Jessica learned about domain authority earlier this week.
Yep.
It's like your credit score for your domain, how much authority it has. That helps in the rankings as well. All right, here I'm gonna share in just a second, but here's mine added with who's saving the bees. All right, so there's the link. It doesn't let you click
Yeah,
on it.
because you haven't
Oh,
linked.
because you haven't linked it. Yeah. All right. Well, we have to do that.
We will fix it. Yeah. Or
All
we
right.
will show you how to fix it.
Exactly. And everyone, this is appropriate for everyone. Whoops. Let's see. Let me share. Sorry, I thought I was already sharing. I'm just going to do the entire screen. And for today's viewing pleasure, you'll only see 3 tabs.
Wait. Okay, there you go. Now you can see us. Gotta be able to see a little bit of us.
That's good. Did you fix it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can see us at the bottom. We're just T9C.
All right. So under members and then, I'm sorry, blogs. So we have, hang on, I need members. Let's look at one of ours really quick first though. Let's hope this one has a good call to action. So a great title that will pique somebody's interest. And I'm going to come back to Shannon in just a second. A great image that ideally is either very fundamental about what the article is about. So that's not bait and switch kind of thing. And then we like to have the title on it just because it gives it, here, let me go here to the front again without a lot of, see how this is. This is going to take just a second to load because I cleared all my cache just a little bit ago. It lets them see quickly sort of if they're interested in reading it or not. Okay. Oh, the reason why that's not there is because they're not in yet. All right. But see how easy those are to read. Okay. So they're attention grabbing. That's what that image should be. And then, this wasn't one that has H2s. You'll get this on SEO. Be awesome if I could find one that has an H2. Anyway, big headings make it easier to read. They'll look like this title. We haven't updated yet, but to make this as readable as possible and then having a great call to action. So let's go
You
look.
can go over to my community article. I put H2s in there.
Let's do that.
Should we just be straight forthcoming and tell why none of those have H2s?
Sure.
and why 90% of our blogs are missing?
Yeah, because if you've been there before and read,
yeah,
no.
We deleted a user for no reason except for we needed to. And all the blogs that VA put in disappeared with her.
Yeah.
So now we got to put them all back in.
So now we have to do them all again. Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
Exactly. There were a bunch too that were feeding out. So we practice what we preach a lot of times. I'd already set up the social media to grab the RSS feed, and I had written descriptions to lead you to the blogs, and now they're gone. So anyway, that's on pause. All right, great image again. Time, we understand time. So if you're going, this can be done in Canva, these images, but images are crucial. I saw Shannon's didn't have an image. Hers is a YouTube video, but it did not pull an image. You still can add an image for it. But see how this is so much more, the readability is great on that with this. And then she's got this is another image down there. She's just made to look like a signature signing off kind of thing. So you can totally do that. And then here is her link. And this is what Shannon is saying. It is just black and not linked. Okay. So let me see if I can go in and, oops, that's our log.
Oh, thank you, Shannon.
I can't see the chat. So
he said that's a nice blog, Jessica. I do.
This is what this is what you should strive for yours to look like. Here are other links. There's her Walmart. Sorry, here's the affiliate link. And it is a pretty link. So Walmart
Plus is my favorite.
And so if I click it, it's going to take you to Walmart, and you're going to see it's going to give her, there is her affiliate is up here somewhere, and she will get credit if I sign up. Okay. So that's how affiliate marketing works for anyone that's not using affiliates. And everyone, when we do this affiliate marketing, if you're in business, there are things that fit with your business that would be affiliates for you. There are, even though we do social, we teach all types of business tools and things. So we can do Kajabi, we can do a plethora of email services. We can do like all different kinds of things that are appropriate for us to share with you. So there are going to be ones that you can use as well. All right, let's see if I can get into. All right, so here's the proper way before we get off of this. So once you log in, and I'm in as Grit Grinding Grace. I didn't want to go into the back end of the system, so I'm going to go edit one. So I'm going to go to our blogs somewhere in here, website blog articles. And so you'll see there are 26 back in there that I fed in there, but they don't have the image with the VA is doing the rest. All right, so let's just grab this one. All right, so here it is. This is as easy as we make it, just like a social media thing. All right. So this is important in blog. Here's how you change your heading. Here's the WYSIWYG that I was talking about. Shannon, here's exactly, here, can I give a pro tip as well? Grammarly. I'm going to drop a Grammarly affiliate because everyone needs to be using the free version of Grammarly. I do have the paid version because we write a lot and we edit clients' work. And it will suggest rewrite this for clarity. And I can just click it and it'll do it. It'll fix it all. I'm not going to now, but same for this. It doesn't love the thing, but look at all of the ways that it can rewrite this just to make it more readable. I don't like the word readable, but anyway. All right. So let's
engaging.
What?
Engaging.
Or have a better readability. That sounds better. All right. Let me just say. All right. So let's just say
she hasn't done it yet, Marcy. If we highlight the WYSIWYG again, please. She's about to
I'm about to. All right. So here, I'm just going to say, join Grit Grinding Grace here. So I'm just typing, let me move this down so you can see it. Okay, so here's this whole little text editor is called a WYSIWYG in the whole web development world. What you see is what you get, meaning when you type, you're seeing what will show up live. It's not this what it used to look like. Okay, you had to put the little things. That's all that they used to be. So now, which is just the code view. All right, so I have typed in, I would type a paragraph that explains why it would be great to join Grit, Grind, and Grace. But so I can select all of this, any of this, just Grit, Grind, and Grace. So I'm going to grab the whole thing. So you select it. Sorry, I screwed that up. Here's the link. Looks like a little chain link. You click Insert Link. Here's the URL. Got to put the, oops. Grind and Grace /join. There's the text, and then you really should put a title.
You should.
Should.
Why, Julie?
For accessibility reasons and for SEO reasons. All right. And in this case, you are, unless you're on your own website, you should always click Open in a new tab. Okay. Because they were on whatever site they're on, and you want your site to pop up on top of it. The reason for that is it's twofold. You think, oh, you just don't want to let Grit, Grind, and Grace go away. No, it's that you want yours to have to leave there where they have to actually close it at some point. Remember, I'm the tab queen, so I have everybody's tabs open, and I'll remember something. And when I have to go back and close it, I'll be oh yeah, I might want to get this from Tina or whatever. So
right. So they were reading my blog about mompreneur struggles, and they were like, oh yeah, maybe some Walmart grocery delivery.
There
But
it is.
then they saw Jatay's blog about women who sizzle. So before you know it, they're from mine over to Jatay's. But then they get ready to close up for the night or go to lunch or whatever, and they're reminded to sign up for Walmart Plus.
Exactly.
That's how it works. And ideally, Jatay had something too that they also had open.
For sure.
So the power of this,
and then I'll save so that they can see while you're talking as well. So
the power of the linking thing is backlinks are really, really good for your domain authority. And they're also good for SEO, which is, all related. So yes, Tina has a couple websites. Shannon has a couple websites. Jatay has a website. Marcy has a website. Why would you also want to blog on a third-party site? Well, because it gives you those coveted backlinks that you're in control of. Yes, there is a whole strategy where you can, wow, sorry, she didn't finish that article. I was just
you gotta finish
here's the article.
Publish.
Yeah, don't publish. It shouldn't be published. But
here is one that is. So
yeah, why would you want to do the extra work of putting this somewhere else? Well, it gives you that backlink that you are in control of. So there's a strategy where you can also, pay to guest blog somewhere, but there's no guarantee that they'll honor it. And sometimes you're paying for it, and like it's a limited time that you'll have that backlink. When you have these, as long as you're a member, your articles will be there and be providing you backlink. Backlink juice. I just love that. The link juice.
right.
While, as Julie mentioned, we have traffic from women of all walks of life interested in all kinds of niches in business. So it just provides you that really strong backlink that you may not be able to get somewhere else. And you certainly cannot get it for the investment of $25 a year for 3 blogs, or for $150 a year. You can do it as much as you want.
All right. And sorry, I'm not picking on you, Shannon, but this is going to be a good learning for everyone here. Okay. So when you are blogging, so basically what Shannon has done here is that she has taken, because when I click it, so this is a keyword, and it would show you other blogs on the website that are the same. So she couldn't figure out how to get her affiliate link. So she put it here, which is fine for now because we're going to show her how to do it correctly. But so here, your title. So you probably, here, I'll open it. You probably have copied most of it from here. Oh no, that's taking you to the whole site. Sorry. What you're going to want to do is have an entire, you're want to put your take on what the blog is about. If you're sending them to another place, like this is sending them to another place to read, you want to give your take on it. Okay. And then why whatever you're selling has to do with it, why they need it. Okay. So whatever the I wish I had the B one open, but the stuff wasn't in there. But whatever it is, you're going to give your take on it, why it's important to you, why whatever. Most people are not going to click on this title. They're just not going to. It didn't have an image either, but they would. Let's use Jate because she's here. So
Look at that.
Sizzle with energy, tips to stay motivated on your health journey. Now, who doesn't want to read that? All right. So Shannon, think about a hook to get them there to read what it is. And that one might be an old one because I know that you've been doing some new ones. So that one might have been old. So if it is, you can go back in and fix it based on the things that you're learning now. But yay, today she's got some H2s. They looking nice. Here's her call to action. Here's her link. So she knew how to use the little link there. And let's see if she didn't do where it will open up into her own site. So be sure to click that because in a lot of cases, whoever was there wants to go back to this site and they'll lose your site. So if I didn't make that clear earlier, that is the main reason because they're like, oh, I wasn't finished reading. And then it's not just sitting up here waiting on them to have to look at it again later. Jessica gets mad at me when I talk about like instant gratification, squirrel, like everybody's got 9,000 tabs open like I do. I need to keep them open because I might want to join this affiliate and get my groceries from there instead of Instacart.
I mean, I've only been telling you for a year.
I
It's
know.
way cheaper than Instacart. Trust me. No one knows costs like I do.
Oh, I know it's way cheaper than. So the problem is it's like a day later. So I'm weighing the necessity. So I got to get ahead of the game, which I'm working on. So
dude,
anyway,
I can get mine in like 3
beautiful
hours.
blog, Jate. That picture that is just perfect. It makes me want to read it.
Makes me want to do up dog. Do some yoga. All right. So I have
Myrna. Let's look at Myrna's really quick just to see same take. She's embedded some images. I knew that this was here. So this is gonna lead out. So perfect. Hey, Myrna.
Yeah, and Jate, another quick thing you can do in yours is maybe at the bottom after your salutation. Is it salutation? Yeah. After you say to your health, Jate, then you can just drop like your Facebook cover photo and say, join me in my Facebook group. And that's just another way to capture people off of Grit, Grind, and Grace.
Exactly. Just like pretend like this is it, how Myrna did this. So but this would be your,
just insert the image and link it to your Facebook group.
Exactly. And in Canva, you can set up and have multiples, like just different versions of these. Like if you're going to, or just one, like Jessica's was like sort of her picture there and it could have the link. But I really think that if you have the strong visual of what the cover looks like, they know that's a Facebook group to that they're going to be joining. And I think that if you've said the right things in the article, that they're going to want to know more. You also can embed video here. So if you have a YouTube channel, you could say, want to know more? Here's the video where I show whatever, how to do the proper, this isn't what this is about, but, like whatever it is, or learn more on my YouTube channel. It doesn't have to go to your Facebook group. Sometimes it can go to your YouTube channel where you're learning all the things. And YouTube's got great embeddable features. Let me go and see. So YouTube would give you the actual code, but there's the link to the video. So like if you, oh, I don't know what that video, I got some on here. Let me see who knows what they are. Well, let's click one and I'll show you what it happens. This is live TV. Hey, it's one of ours. Thank goodness. All right. So look how easy that was, people. So then that YouTube video will be right there. You can, they can watch it right there in the view. This is true, obviously, here on Grit, Grind, and Grace, but most likely your website has something that works like this too. If not, you can actually embed the code that YouTube will give you. Okay. We need to do a video on that too. Yeah, we need to do a class on that too. So there you go. All right. I will take this out of here and I will save. And then you'll see that most blogs, most websites, all pages now have meta title, meta description, and meta keywords. So you can actually do the SEO that we're going to teach you later right there.
Yes. All right. Blogging. Anyone have any?
Bring it home, Jessica.
Well, no, I was just, so we could talk about this obviously for like 4 hours, because it would go into SEO, it would go into meta tags and like all kinds of things like that. But the bottom line is a blog or a vlog is a way to get your voice and your expertise out there, so that it can reach your ideal client, whether that's through driving traffic from social media or getting organic traffic, ideally, while you sleep from Google searches and things like that. And all of that helps strengthen not only your reputation when someone reads a piece that you wrote. I mean, how badass does it sound to say, oh, I wrote a blog about this, you should check it out, when you're prospecting or something like that. But there's numerous reasons to blog, as we've covered in the last 30 minutes. And it's a lot more accessible. I think that's the bring it home Julie was asking for. Blogging is a lot more accessible than I think a lot of social media experts like to make it sound. Now that we don't do one-on-one work, we get to unleash all the secrets of just how easy some of this stuff can be if you have the right tools and the right knowledge. One of those tools being a third-party listing platform like Grit, Grind, and Grace, where we are driving traffic for you.
Exactly. And think about that as, yes, you've got some time and when you join those, but it's the same thought process as joining groups on Facebook and engaging in that. The reason why you go do that, the reason is same but different. And when you're doing it for SEO reasons, to bring traffic back to your website.
For sure. Yes. So we could do, to answer Tracy, the Cat Whiskers Mobile Art Studio, should we create pins in Pinterest that tag our pictures in our blog too? Yes.
That's going to be, that's the one I was saying that
it's like a whole other little chain of.
Exactly. What the things that it's the last 10% of after you've done the blog. You can make a pin. And when we have a little system down for ours, we have Canva templates that we can, we went ahead and batched and did like 12 or 15 of them. And then we can just drop the title in there, change the picture on the background. They kind of look the same, but different. And you just get a flow when you do it. And then you put it on even in Grit, Grind, and Grace, you can pin it right there.
Pin it to win.
Exactly. Same with all the other platforms.
I don't know what Shannon's asking about with Socially Sweet and blog accessibility.
Well, so Socially Sweet is the new dashboard. Spoiler alert that we've been working on. So there's going to be, Socially Inclined dashboard is what we call the first one. Socially Sweet is the new 2.0 dashboard that we are releasing this week. And it is not a community site like Grit Grind and Grace. So it will not have, there may be built-in functionality where you could post to your WordPress site, but so many people have moved away from WordPress now, and you just need to do it on your own platform. So it's hard to post a blog there's no substitute really for getting on and styling it in your own blog. So there's not a member function or a directory function for Socially Sweet at the time. Grit Grinding.
Awesome. I will try to get a little co-work session later this week.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, I know last week we talked about it too. But I had a short week, so that was not gonna happen.
No, no expectation for last week was made. So
but would you be interested in something like watching me put up a blog myself and like helping anyone who shows up live while they're co-working? Is that kind of what we're after? Oh, Tracy, stop asking the hard questions that we're not taking yet.
Oh my gosh. I needed to say that. I should have said that. No, so the question is, so if we're in YSP, are we being transferred over to Socially Sweet? No one panic. You get to choose which dashboard. There are some people that have years of work in the first dashboard, and we could not just upgrade in place. So that's why there's a 2.0, and it's got a lot of different bells and whistles, but no one will be forced to move at all.
But you might want
to when you see some of the things. And that's, yeah, you'll see. There's some really good things, and there's something, man.
Nope, don't you dare.
I'm only going to
I know how you like to be nope, because then the hint will turn into actually it's going to be this, and we'll be talking for 45 minutes about this.
No, we've got to go. I've got to go. It's Valentine's Day. I have a lunch date with my son and my hubby. So, but there are some amazing features that are going to help you with all the things, not just social.
Mm-hmm.
Can help you with blogging.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah.
That'll make them come back. Show up.
So join us next week for a continued discussion. We're going to go from blogging into SEO. Irene, who says she has Google AdSense. So she can blog and she needs to learn how to optimize it.
Yay, yes. And that's not something we're touching on today.
Or not tomorrow, next week.
Next week. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I said hello because I know you were our one of our affiliate marketers. So we talked to Tad about that. So,
Marcy, there absolutely will be probably an insight session with both of us where we can talk about the differences of each dashboard and talk about how a merge would happen if you chose to go to the new dashboard, etc. That's really a big reason. That and the affiliate program is the two lumps kind of standing in our way from launching it, is we're getting that ironed out, making sure it's a smooth transition where we can answer as many questions as possible before we get them.
Yeah.
And then making sure our affiliate program's tight.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's going to be bumping. So y'all get ready.
Exactly. You're going to have an opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity for affiliate marketing. We got to go.
Yeah. Poor Julie gets us here for another 45 minutes. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. It's fine to wait, but make sure you take action, Shannon.